hold on.
Is the lighting weird on you, or is it?
I think I look like
I
Jesus.
think it's because you have that light. That's what's. Should I unplug that light?
Oh, that light went out.
Oh. But I think my lighting looks good. I think I should take that light bulb out.
I can't even.
Right? I think you're too bright. I think that's what.
Right in that
I
light.
think that's always off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pause. Hi, I'm Rosie.
And I'm Christina.
And welcome to the 6th Valid Vibes podcast.
Where the vibes are valid because they are real and authentic. So we're going to start this podcast like we start every podcast with our valid and invalid.
Yes.
Maybe we should say our valids first this week. Because we always start with the bad. Let's start with the good.
Well, I like leaving off with the good.
Okay.
So, actually, I'll do invalid first and then...
So let's... Oh, yeah, start with the bad?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so what you said.
Okay.
So I'll start with my invalid. It's something that I've been waiting to tell Rosie. I didn't even tell you. I guess I wanted to save it for this podcast.
I'm so nervous.
It's just funny, and like I still can't fathom the fact that it happened. So I went to AC this weekend with my mom and my sister. The way you're looking at me, you're not going to expect what I'm saying at all.
Okay.
So we were about to leave. Okay. It was Sunday. We were about to leave. We checked out of the hotel. And we're like, have a lot of stuff. And we're freaking running through the hotel to get to the car. And we're going to go get breakfast. We're about to get to the car. And my mom goes, where's my phone? I don't know, Mom. Where'd you put your phone? Do you have it?
Why are all moms like that with their phones?
Yeah, she starts freaking out, okay? And she's looking, she's panicking. I'm like, Mom, relax. It's probably in your bag. Like, we checked the room, blah, blah. We made sure every time we leave the room, we're like, check your phone. Well, yeah, but good. Whatever. So she's checking everywhere. She's going through everything. Now we stopped in the middle of the hotel. We're going through bags and suitcases and everything. We have everything on the floor. Her phone is nowhere to be found. Now my sister at this point was going to make us breakfast reservation or whatever, trying to get us a table. So she was nowhere near us. So it's just me and my mom. I'm calling my sister. I'm panicking. I'm like, Jessica, go back to the room. See if Mommy's phone is in there. She goes, okay. So she goes back to the room. The key won't lock because we checked out. I mean, the key won't open the door because we checked out. So the cleaning lady was there and she goes, can you open the door for me, please? I left something in there and I just checked out. It wasn't 11 o'clock yet. So like we're figuring we could go back in, whatever. She goes, no, I can't do that. You have to go to the front desk. Okay, so now me and my mom put all the stuff away. My sister meets us, stays with the luggage. We go to the front desk. We get a key that they're like, you have 15 minutes to get back in your room. So me and my mom,
what is this, a game?
We are running. We're both sweating. We're out of breath. We're running to the freaking hotel room. Because, like AC hotels are like not easy to navigate. They're like huge.
Yeah.
So whatever. Finally, we get to the room. The cleaning lady's in there.
She stole the phone.
She stole the phone.
No, wait. This happened in Mexico. My aunt.
She stole my mother's phone.
So what'd you guys do?
So, okay, first of all, so she had it on the counter, right? She had it on the counter, which obviously was not there. And my mom goes, there it is. She blocked the room off that we couldn't get in. So my mom pushes the thing away. She goes to grab her phone. The maid comes running from the bed and slams her phone slams her hand on the phone and goes, what are you doing? My mom goes, that's my phone. She goes, no, it's not. So I start screaming. I'm screaming at this lady. Like I saw red. I've never been so angry in my entire life. I'm like, that's my mother's phone. Like I was cursing her out.
No.
She goes, this is my phone. Meanwhile, I'm calling my mom. You see my picture coming up on the phone.
This isn't real.
Swear to God.
I would pay to see this.
I know. So my mom, since I was calling my mom, there's a voicemail left of me. You hear it. You hear the end part. I'll tell you. So then my sister's calling her son. My sister's picture's coming up and my mom goes, that's my daughter. You gave me my phone. So now I'm trying to get the freaking phone. This girl won't let us get the phone. Oh my God, I was this close. But then in my head the whole time, I'm like, I'm going to get arrested. If I touch this girl, she's going to, say something. It's going to be an issue. So she goes, that's my daughter. She goes, no, this is my phone. My mom's like, that's my daughter. Like, we're screaming at this girl.
But is she okay to be like, that's my phone? Yet it's literally your face coming up on the
My
screen.
sister's baby picture coming up on the screen. Like, that's your daughter calling you? Yeah, okay. And then I go like this. I go, look, I'm pointing at my phone. I go, Mom, click. Boom, it's ringing. I'm screaming at the girl. My throat was killing me after. I was screaming. I was screaming.
Oh my God.
I was this close to literally punching her in the face. And my mom's like, I'm like, Ma, grab the phone. Because she dropped the phone. So my mom grabbed the phone. We ran out. She goes, what? No, thank you. The girl goes, she wanted to get money for the phone. So I go, thank you for what? For stealing my motherfucker. I was screaming at her. That part's on voicemail.
I wish I was there. Like, this is making me want to, like...
Yeah, my sister was downstairs, and she was like, I wish I was there. Like, she wanted to...
Yeah, oh my God.
My sister would have been even worse than me.
I know.
I just, like, you don't, especially, like, stealing something, but when it comes to my family or, like, my friends or anything, I get very protective.
Yeah, I know.
So, oh, my God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm like...
I was so mad.
I can't believe you held that in.
I know. I wanted to tell you so bad, but I needed to see your reaction. I didn't tell anybody yet.
Oh my
So,
God.
hello.
That was a good story.
Yeah.
I really wish I saw it.
Anyway, your turn.
All right. I mean,
I don't know yours either, so.
No, it's nothing. Like, you already know what it is. So, I'm in a long distance relationship. You know that. I don't know if they know that.
Yes, I do.
My boyfriend is over 4,000 miles away from me. He left on July 18th, and I've been in my feels this past week.
Okay.
So it's like, damn, it's fun. It's a long time. And then he doesn't come back home till Christmas, and it's like October, and then his birthday's Monday.
This Monday?
Yeah, the 10th. Your mom's the 8th.
Oh yeah, I always forget that. Oh
yeah, I've just been in my feels a little bit, so that's my invalid. Then do you have a good invalid? A valid?
Well,
or no?
my valid kind of goes off of what I was gonna respond to that for you. I again went to AC and I saw Ben Platt in concert, and that was really, really cool. He is Evan Hansen, the original from Dear Evan Hansen. He was in Pitch Perfect and he was in a bunch of other things, but I never really listened to his personal music. My sister did. She's obsessed with him. Ashley's obsessed with him. My mom really wanted to see him for her birthday. She doesn't know any of the songs either, but she loves him as a person.
Yeah.
So we went, and his music was so relatable. That's what I was just going to say to you. He has a song called Happy to Be Sad.
I sent it to him this morning.
And it's so true, though. Like, you know, when you're... And he talked about being in a long distance relationship and like how he was very depressed and upset about it, but then he thought for a second and he said, how lucky am I to be...
How grateful I am to feel someone's absence so much.
That it makes you sad.
Yeah.
You know, like he loves this person so much that it's like he's sad, but then he thinks about how grateful he is to have somebody who makes him feel that way. So he's happy to be sad. So that was really cute. That was my response to you. So it kind of goes hand in hand.
No, that was perfect. It's the same situation.
Yeah, and he talked a lot about mental health the whole time. I'm like thinking as a businesswoman, I'm like, valid vibes. I'm recording the whole thing. I'm like, what can we literally. What can we do? Like the whole time I'm texting Rosie, like he said this and that's a really cool idea to do that. Like I'm thinking of all these things, but his music is really good. Yeah. Did we add the songs to our playlist?
Put me on. Yeah. Okay, I added the 3 that you sent.
Yeah.
Grow as we go.
Go listen. Yeah, Grow as we go. Imagine is good. We didn't listen to that yesterday.
No.
And and then one song he sang about kids' anxiety, which we should do an episode about. I think like younger kids.
I know. That's when everyone's anxiety starts.
Especially now with the pandemic and everything.
I know. Social anxiety alone.
So that song wasn't released yet, but when it is, that will definitely be added. Yeah. Anyway, what's your valid?
My valid. So my valid goes off of an invalid. So basically, okay, I go to work in the city basically every day of the week, but my bus stop is across the street from my house, but these past 2 days it's been raining. So usually, like, you know how kids are like so against wearing coats? And your mom's like, oh my God, it's freezing outside. You need a coat. And you're like, no, I refuse to wear a coat. Like, why was it so embarrassing to wear a jacket? But I feel that way with umbrellas.
Yes, I always did. I hate carrying umbrellas.
Like, and when
they're wet and you have to carry it.
No, and I'm like not mechanically inclined. Like, how am I supposed to carry my bag, have my AirPods in, and like have my umbrella? And it just like, so these past 2 days, like I haven't been taking my umbrella, but when I go on the bus stop, I'm the only one that doesn't have an umbrella.
Mm-hmm.
So someone always offers to share.
Aww.
And I just think that's nice.
That's so cute.
Always. That, like, I literally...
That's
so it's
cute.
great. But I'm there. I have my big black furry coat on down to my legs. I have my one AirPod in because I cannot keep a pair of AirPods for my life. I always lose one.
Mm-hmm.
I have the AirPod Pros. I have the fake AirPods. And I have the regular AirPods. I always lose one.
Yeah.
Each of my AirPod cases only have one.
Mm-hmm.
And this AirPod is old and it's busted. So it's not even an AirPod. It's a little speaker.
My AirPods only work if they're twisted all the way up. It's so weird. So I look like an idiot.
And like my AirPod's a speaker. Like it's like everyone hears what I'm listening to.
Yeah.
So I'm
That's
there
annoying.
with my big furry coat, blasting Ariana Grande, and it's like pouring. And like I'm the only one on the bus stop without an umbrella.
So someone offered it to you?
Always. There was this younger woman, and she's like, she was at the end of the line, and she walked all the way over to give me her umbrella. And then, what was it? On Monday, he was like, this guy had a Giants umbrella. I'm like, I'm a Jet fan, but okay.
It's fine.
Fine.
Aww,
But,
that's really cute.
just people are actually nice.
Shocking.
I know.
Especially here. Shocking.
Yeah.
But that's cute.
I'll bring an umbrella tomorrow, though.
Bring an umbrella, and then you could be that person for someone. Would you? See, like, I wouldn't. I have too much.
I don't think I would.
And it's not because, like, I don't want to see. I just have too much social anxiety.
Yeah.
Like, I actually do. Where I'll be like,
yeah,
I would think that they
umbrella.
think I'm weird or something, so I just wouldn't.
So we have good and exciting news. We hired our first employee,
Yay, Chris. We're so excited to have him. He is our social media manager.
Yeah.
He
takes care of our emails.
Yes.
So if you guys are
Social
interested, you could click the link tree. Is it on YouTube? Click the link tree on YouTube, and you could click like the reach out form, put your email in, and we'll sign you up for our emails. Mm-hmm. Chris sends out motivational Mondays.
And then just like promotions, updates, but we're not annoying. Events. So don't think we're sending you like a million emails a week. We send like 2 to 3 tops.
Just
it
really
could even be
right
one.
Now.
Yeah, like
just expect one on a Monday, motivational Monday in the morning when you wake up. Read it. You'll have a great week. And then on Wednesday, what's new? So this week, for example, it's in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We created our Life is Tough But So Are You shirts, but with the breast cancer ribbon on the sleeve. Mm-hmm. And each of those shirts that we sell, we're donating a percentage to the American Cancer Society, making strides against breast cancer awareness. Mm-hmm. So
we have our own team for making strides for the breast cancer walk. So we're part of the Lokeli Warriors team. Yeah. And then we have our own under Valid Vibes. So we're raising our goal. I think we put 500.
We put 500, but we'd like to go over that.
Yeah. So please go donate. I'll put the link down below for donation only.
Yeah.
But again, if you do buy the Life is Tough with the breast cancer, we will donate a percentage of that money to the page.
Yeah, all of them. So if you want
at the end of the month,
ribbon or without the ribbon, it's fine.
Right. Exactly.
So yeah, we're promoting a lot of that for Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and that's basically it.
Yeah, so if you want to sign up for our email list, you could do so in our contact form. And again, we're not annoying, and because I know, like, I don't personally sign up.
We're different brands. Like, it's not like we're Shein or Fashion Nova that's like, we have a new promo code. No. Like, no, it's something that will help your mental health, and it's something that's inspirational and motivational. It's healthy Monday stuff. My advice to everyone watching this, I did it, and it's amazing. Unfollow people from high school or things like that take up your home feed. Follow inspirational accounts. Follow accounts that motivate you, like positivity. If you like to do a craft, follow people who do that craft. Yeah. Like, you are in control of the media that you see on your phone. So,
I should do that.
Take off all those other freaking spam emails. Especially if you don't shop with them. I'm just giving you advice, but
you're like, you don't have to listen to me. I'm just saying. No, but that's true. I should do that. I should take your advice. But anyway, so we hired Chris, and we're very, very, very thankful for him. Chris, we know you watch us, so thank you.
I want to talk about Chris. So Chris studied psychology, and now he's currently pursuing a master's degree in social work because of the stigma around men and mental health,
which is our whole brand.
Yes. So I love the fact that Chris is a boy that stands up for men's mental health in such a stigmatized town. Number one, we're from Staten Island.
So right now Chris is working for a program with adults with disabilities. So he's getting a lot of experience there, as well as starting with us. He's our first hire, so we're expecting him to grow with us, and we hope to give him the world one day, because even though it's just, you know, a small little role right now, we hope that he, you know, becomes this huge thing with us, because
I know
he has always been very supportive of our brand from day one.
Exactly.
Before we even
launched. Is he
launched.
the one that reached out about the photo shoot, or was Nick?
Nick did, but he brought him with him.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Either way,
know.
like him just being there was so
always
nice.
He was always supportive about our brand, definitely. Yeah. And he's like so happy to do. I know he loves what he's doing. You know, you could feel that.
Yeah, and he's very good at what he does.
He's so good.
We just
he's
are
like
so
perfect.
Grateful. Like, because me and Rosie, like, obviously, you know, we know how to do what he's doing, but it's like, we'll get into this. Like, we're starting to get, like, burnt out. That's going to be our whole, you know, thing. And we were like, we can't feel this way, so there has to be something that we do about that. We were starting to not be consistent on Instagram, not being consistent on TikTok, and hard. Just worrying about orders and getting these orders done and making sure the mall is stocked and making sure
they even know.
Yeah.
But we hand make every shirt that knows. You see. If you go in the mall and you see all of those shirts on our website, everything, we sit, me and Christina, late nights. We sit, we have the Cricut, cut out the vinyl, weed everything out. Christina, she heat presses it. After I weed out, we have a system. We package the orders.
But it takes hours. Like, it's not easy. And
no,
a lot of people think it is.
Yeah, people are like, oh, where's my order? And it's annoying
after they ordered
because
it yesterday.
We're just starting out. So obviously, once we grow more, we want to get into mass production. We want a warehouse. You know, that's how, when you support these big businesses, that's how you get your package like the next day. They have a warehouse. They shove it in a bag and it's out. Me and Christina, we make everything with love and care. And but that's like, we have a lot of inventory. We try to stock up like as much as possible.
But it's never enough.
But it's never enough because we always come up with new ideas literally every single day. Yeah. So we try to do as much as we can. But yeah, so on top of the podcast, the editing, the TikToks, the Instagram, we want to be interactive on Instagram. We want questions and answers and polls, and we want it to be an interactive brand. And again, it's a community.
With the emails, we never really did the emails. We did like one email campaign because we just didn't have the time. Like, and we both also, like, I know that he has a job, but he applied to our brand. We put it out there that we're hiring, and he was by far one of the best candidates, and we love him and we know him, so it just made sense, and we hope to grow with him. So again, thank you, Chris, for everything. We really appreciate
Chris is helping us out so much right now because we have these ideas.
It's also another brain too, you know what I mean? Like, to see how he views our brand, like, he gets it. Like, the emails that he sends out and the things he writes, like, he knows our brand so well, and like, we didn't really tell him that much about like every little detail about how me and you talk about the brand, but he just like gets it, and everything he says is like exactly what
his motivational Mondays are. So good.
I literally cried at this week's, like, I was like, oh my god,
the Burnout. Yeah, that one was good. And his writing is so good that I put it on the website for blogs because I don't want to lose his work. Definitely, if you have a chance, go on our website, check out our blogs if you need that motivation or anything.
A little
just
pick me up.
Yeah, a little pick me up. So today was a really crazy day.
So much is happening.
Shout out to Auntie Amanda. She gave us a little shout out on TikTok. We sent her I need therapy just from living in Staten Island
Second influencer down.
Yes.
Third one is on the way.
on the way. But I'm at work and it's busy as hell, and I always have my phone like on my desk facing up so I see who texts me, right? So Christina went to drop off Auntie Amanda the shirt and like a cute little package. You made her a mug. Coffee is my therapy. We put in stickers and everything. So cute. She dropped it off. Handwritten letter. So cute. Drops it off all done. I'm excited, right? All of a sudden I get an email from her manager. did you guys drop off the correct package? Because
she said some weird maybe we shouldn't say exactly, but she said some weird things were in that package.
Like the most random weird things. And I called Christina. I'm busy. The phone's ringing. I'm like, hold on.
I'm freaking
Christina,
out.
What did you drop off? And she's
and
like,
I'm freaking out. I'm like,
no. Wait, actually, I said, Christina, did you read the email? And you're like, no, what are you talking about?
I was driving and I just pulled away too. Like I waited a little bit to like make sure that like it wasn't raining and that she took the package. And so I was like, all right, and whatever. I left.
Christina, she says that you left a bag with all these
Weird
random
things.
Objects in it. And you're like, oh my God, I don't even have that.
I was freaking out. So I'm like, did something fall in the package? Like, and I'm thinking like the weirdest things in this package, whatever. But then turns out that wasn't the package and I dropped it at her neighbor's house by accident, but somebody sent her some weird things, so
but just our luck. And then
but she posted TikToks and
we got a message from a journalist. We submitted
today.
He sent us like interview questions, so we answered them. I sent them over to him, and then he sent a message and he was like, live interviews on at 8.
So we're like,
we have an interview.
We're like, who's interviewing us? We're like, oh my God, like he means he's gonna post it at 8, which he just posted, so we'll have to read it after. But and then our other influencer posted a story wearing our clothes, so
the body positivity gym set,
but didn't say anything yet. Like she didn't promote anything yet. She was just like doing something. So we're like, oh my God, that video is coming. So
it was just like
excited.
A story, but she looked really cute.
Everything just happened at the same time today, so it was like a lot.
I know this, so.
Yeah. Okay, so this week our topic is burnout because I feel like we have a lot to say about that, and also that was our motivational Monday. Our
I feel like Instagram. I need advice. I'm just gonna listen.
Well, okay, I'm gonna talk about how I have burnout. So I don't know if I'm really gonna give you advice, but okay. I'll talk about it for a little bit. So I don't want to say much. Like I don't want to go too far into it, but my grandma has been in the hospital for the past 3 weeks. Very sick, and that's all I'll say. I don't know who's watching or like who knows anything, but I think that I've been there every day almost visiting her, and you know that environment in general is obviously there's nothing fun, obviously there's nothing happy or positive about being in that environment, watching your loved one struggle every day. So I think her being there has really made me burnt out. Like I'm completely like done, but like I don't want to do anything.
But it's normal when you have someone in the hospital.
Yeah, like that really like pushed it to like, okay, yeah, I'm not doing anything. But I think it happens for me a lot this time of the year. I think it's like the weather
seasonal
change.
Depression's real.
Yeah, like it really is, because from August to like the middle of September, I was waking up 6 a.m. doing what I had to do. I was like so motivated, getting everything done. And then as soon as like she got in there and the weather started changing, I was like, I don't want to wake up. I don't want to do anything.
That's all normal though.
Yeah. So I've been pretty like, also, I don't want to keep talking, but I don't want to forget this. I watch Colleen Ballinger. She's Miranda Sings. I'm sure a lot of you know who she is. And she has like a regular vlog channel where she talks about a lot of things mental health related. She struggles with ADHD, I believe, and she explained it, and it makes so much sense to me that I'm like, maybe I should go to therapy.
I was thinking about this today.
Yeah.
I really like cannot concentrate on anything. Like at work, got me.
Work who? I don't know what's going on.
Like,
you're like at work, you're fucking.
Like these people sit there on their computer and they're like just go away.
No.
For hours.
No, that's
and
I'm
like,
no attention.
No, I really like I'm outside of this matrix. Like commuting to Manhattan every single day. No, I'm so different.
Yeah, no.
Like they're all like robots.
Can we make our office
bus?
in like Jersey or something? Like, do we have to be in Manhattan?
No,
because I can't.
Cali.
Yeah, Cali.
Florida, Fort Lauderdale,
Rome, Florida, or even Jersey, like for now, you know, like not Manhattan. I can't do it. But anyway, so ADHD, but not in that way. I think it's ADHD, and she says this is how she explains it. I want to know if you don't relate, because you are motivated. You get things done. You wake up early. You do what you have to do.
I'm a psychopath.
Okay, listen.
But you know, could I say something?
Yes.
Only for myself.
I know.
I cannot. Like I show up to work every day. I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, but that's good. Like I'm not even doing it for myself.
I know.
Like that's the best thing that you could do. Like who cares about jobs.
I know.
She says, so let's say, for example, I know we were filming this tonight at 7. So now in my head, I think that I have no time to do literally anything else. Like all I'm thinking about is, okay, podcast is at 7. I can't do anything else for the rest of the day. I don't have time. And that is so, like, and I have a million things on my to-do list.
You're home. But it's all in your head, because I remember I was feeling like that. I was like, oh, I'm so stressed. My mom's like, you work 3 days a week, and you get home at a good time.
No, but,
that's
and
how
I work remotely, but I'm also, like, working remotely. I have about 100 emails to answer a day, and, like, I can't get through it. Like, I just can't.
Same thing over and over. And you get some nice messages, too. She does, like, the customer replies?
It's social community, so it's basically, answering
for a skincare brand.
Yeah.
And they say some
Should we
weird...
not? Yeah.
What? No. It's funny. No, they're like, fuck you.
Yeah, they just, Mm-hmm.
Someone told me F you.
They told me they wish the worst agonizing death on me. So, but not me personally.
The brand,
like
but
the person answering.
Like, I'm so sorry you feel that way. Here's a promo code.
No, literally, I had to send them a $50 gift card. Yeah.
Don't do that.
Like what? But anyway, not like right away. But anyway, besides the point. So I have a million, so I have emails to answer. I have orders to do for my business, for our business, I got to go to the mall. I got to count inventory. Like, I'm thinking of all these things. I got to go to the hospital.
You got to go.
No, I can't. That's impossible.
What is this? Because this thing is here. So like, but seriously, have a to-do list. Okay,
no.
This is when I'm going to come in.
No. No, this is where I'm going to cut you off for 1 second, because when I have a to-do list, okay? I have a to-do list in my phone. I'm going to show you. And I have it. I try to update it. I do it on my laptop. I do it on my phone. And I
saw the one in your laptop. It's like,
no, that one's like not.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yours is more detailed.
Yeah, like I write down what I have to do. Okay, and I didn't even check off anything from yesterday.
But I do like Monday this, Tuesday that,
Tuesday.
What's the problem?
The problem is I see what I have to do.
And you don't do it?
So today I was supposed to clean out my work closet. That did not happen. That was my plan for today.
Because you're too caught up in your head.
Because then it was raining out, and I got up late.
Good thing you got a ceiling.
No, it just like the weather affects my mood and everything, and I'm just like, oh, I don't feel like doing anything. That's been me every day, is I don't feel like, and it's not laziness, it's like I literally don't have time. Yes, like that's literally what it is. It's just seasonal depression and everything that's going on in my life.
But I feel like it being piled on top of each other, it makes it worse.
It does, but like, how do I know you're gonna tell me make a to-do list, but like I have a to-do list.
So but anyway, how do you find motivation to do it?
So this is what happens to me. I don't have advice for anybody, so don't take my advice. But like for me, it like today I was motivated. I got up not at like a great time, but 9:00, which is fine for me.
Normal time.
Like
like my parents.
I set my alarm for 6. The
most successful people wake up in the morning. It's me like at 9:00. Like, what are you doing waking up so late? I guess that's why I was brought up.
Yeah, but whatever. So I wake up, and well, now this whole thing happened. My grandma, we can't visit her anymore. So I was planning on going to the hospital. Yeah, I'll tell you that later. Well, we're not supposed to.
Would you save everything for this moment?
Well, I just found out today.
Like, what time? Like, when?
Like, this morning.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I'll tell you. I'll tell you later. That was my whole plan this week, was to see... in my head, think I was going to see her every day this week. Mm-hmm. Because my dad couldn't, but my dad worked from home today. So everything gets messed up when I finally have, like, a plan. But anyway, so what happens for me is I will randomly, like... yell at myself, kind of like, just get up. Like, I'm like, get up, like, come on, like, what are you doing? Like, I yell at myself, and then I kind of just get motivated again. And it happens to me in like what was it, 2 days ago? Yeah, Sunday night, when I texted you randomly, I was like, so I got some motivation tonight, and I cleaned out our whole workroom. Like, it happens to me late at night, and then that's not good, because then I'm up all night.
I know, we're opposite. I'm a morning person, she's a night person.
And I don't like to be, though, because I'm exhausted, but then when I hit my pillow, I'm up all night. But yeah, so today was a little bit better, where like I got up, I was kind of like, it's not the same as I usually am. I was still like, whatever.
But that's depression, and then the weather being like this. Seasonal depression is 100% real. Like, I didn't put on besides for this podcast.
That's
to go
why,
to work,
yeah,
I did not put on makeup.
Yeah.
I did not. I had no motivation to leave the house. It's a thing, and it's hitting people now. But wait, maybe I could read some advice about seasonal depression while we're talking about it, right?
Yeah, so that's what's happening. But the biggest thing is, like, what she said, it makes so much sense to me, for saying, like, okay, I have this one thing to do. I have no time in the day to do anything else. Like that.
But that's how I was with this other job. And my mom's like, why are you so stressed?
But this is like my whole life. Like, I always think like that. Like, for me, when I do my makeup doesn't take me 2 hours, but I'll start my makeup.
You overthink. But, like, I overthink, too.
I'm like, something could go wrong, this, that. I don't have enough time. Yeah.
But you're all over the place. Overthinking leads you to be all over the place. So I do overthink, but that's when I go in my phone and I do that to-do list, and it makes me feel better to get that stuff done.
But I'm not getting it done.
But you're not motivated to do it.
Like, it happens to me in waves. Like, yesterday I was, I started to do, like, my orders, and then I was like, there's no way. Like, I just stopped, and I have stuff to do. You know what I mean? And, like, I need that push. Like, tomorrow, I have to do that.
Well, right now, your body is used to working late.
Yeah.
So that you don't have any motivation during the day because your body's like, let me be in rest mode.
No, this is when you left last night. I was like, let me start mine. I started mine, and I just couldn't.
You probably were so tired from... we were started, at 7?
Yeah, I went to bed right when you left. I started, and then I just went to bed.
But that's normal, though.
But I didn't fall asleep. That's the problem. Like, I go to my bed and I'm up, like, all night, even if I'm just staring at my wall. So being in that environment with my grandma in the hospital is definitely not fun, and there's nothing really positive about it, not gonna lie. Like, there's
the whole thing, like the lighting, there's no comfortable place to sit. It smells, it's cold. It's just overall, like, that should be the warmest place to be. It's like healthcare. I don't know. Like, that's where you go when you're at your worst, and, you know, either if you're sick or if you're visiting someone. I don't know. I feel like it should be more warm and more of a homey feel. But I had my 2 grandparents passed away, and I was in the hospital when they both passed away. My grandpa was in the hospital for a long period of time because he had a heart attack, and then he had a heart transplant and all of that. But just to be in that hospital, and it's just so, like,
gloomy.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think
you're
them being there makes
them
worse too.
I know.
Is so weird.
Like, home care is
life.
Like, I know.
Except for, obviously, she has issues, but, like, being there, like, all these things all of a sudden started happening to her.
I know.
Isn't that crazy how that happens?
Yeah.
Like, and at one point she was fine. I don't know. Weird.
I know. But also, so my advice to you or anyone else that's in the hospital, you know, coping and going through stuff, I would try to vent to as many people as you can. Like, your feelings are valid. Just don't bury them, because, like, what you're feeling burnt out. But it's not conscious. It's more of a subconscious. Like, your body literally doesn't want to do anything. But I guess being here and, like, talking to me and letting it out, that's the only way that you could feel better. And another thing is, stop. I know a lot of people, when they have a loved one in the hospital, they're constantly on the phone looking for answers and things like that, and looking for change. Stop trying to find, and, like, stop doing that. You have to sit back and be calm, because you're obsessing over something that, you know, may not happen for a long time, if it even happens at all. So you have to ground yourself. Just the only thing you can do is, like, be positive, and don't rely on, like, a happy phone call, you know, because I feel like it's a lot of waiting around.
Yeah, I'm so over that, honestly. Like,
I know, it's a lot of waiting around, the good and the bad. Like, you're just waiting.
Whenever something good happens, something bad happens right after it. So
yeah.
It's like,
so just the only thing you could do is stop relying on waiting for this phone call that you want to happen. Check in with yourself, ground yourself, and just be positive. Picture your loved one in good health. That's what I always, you know, like, would do. I'd always picture them in good health, see them happy, healthy, talking to people up, this and that. And feel happy for that, because you don't want to remember your loved one sick in the hospital bed. And it's traumatizing. Like, I still remember, like, when my grandma passed away, my grandpa. It's an image that will never leave your head. But you need to just picture them happy, healthy, remember the good memories with them, and picture them still as that. Don't picture them sick or anything like that. Be positive, and the only thing you could do is just be with them as much as you can.
Yeah, that's all I've been trying to do, but
it's not easy at all.
No.
That's like the most traumatizing thing is in the hospital.
It is.
It's something you'll never forget. But if everyone goes through it, every single person goes through this.
Yeah.
So it's the hard part.
We talked about this too. It's like I've been through it. Obviously, I've lost a lot of people, but specifically my grandparents, 2 of them also. And that was really, really hard for me, like the worst. But they were both unexpected. Like they were both in the hospital, but it wasn't. They were not dying in the hospital all of a sudden. That was it. So it was both unexpected. Yeah. It's like, it was not, out of your control. It wasn't like every day waking up like, oh my God, is it today? Like that's been.
But then you also, when a loved one passes away, don't be like, oh, I should have done this. I should have done that. No, everything happens for a reason. And you were where you were supposed to be at that time. Everything is for your best, better good. Family first. That's all. You're going to realize that with time. Family first. It takes a while. But once you get out of this phase and you start to be really grateful for those around you, then yeah.
Yeah. We kind of went off on a tangent, but it's okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically burnout. Yeah. So.
But we gave advice for burnout. So
yeah, I mean, that's all like depressing things that are valid. Your feelings are valid in any situation that you are going through. So for me, I tell myself my feelings are valid. I don't want to do anything, and that's okay.
Wait, I just thought of something that goes back to my invalid about like missing my boyfriend. Fine. So what I said before, like you said you're unmotivated, right? Because you're depressed. You may not be crying, you may not be a disaster, but your body is depressed. That's your body being subconsciously depressed. I checked in with myself. I did a mental health check with myself, right? I'm like, let me sit on the bed, let me just like think, like, am I okay? No, I just started crying a lot.
If I did that,
no, like it's so funny because like I guess I bury all my feelings. I'm like, all right, let me just like overwork myself, because if I'm working, I don't feel anything, so I overwork. So
and I underwork.
Guess maybe that's why I'm motivated. Am I? Oh my God! Look at me.
We're in the wrong field. We're in the right field because it's our whole brand.
Giving myself therapy.
We should have been.
Wait, hold on. So but lately I haven't been making plans to go out with my friends. I really have not gone out. Like if it wasn't for the time that we went out in Long Island, I haven't gone out.
What are you talking about? I don't even remember.
I literally haven't gone out. Okay. And then I'm like, why? Like, why am I spending my weekends home, sleeping, going to bed at 9:30? But I know it's because, like, I don't want to be with anyone else but him. Yeah. That's so sad. Bye.
What about me?
What?
What about me?
No, like, I literally live with you.
Yeah, I know.
Literally, we're with each other all the time.
Working.
We
need to go out. Every time we hang out, we're working. Do you realize that? Like, we're never just let's go out.
You remember that time on Long Island?
Even when we just want to go out, like, no, I don't remember that.
Katie's grad party.
I know. We went to a meeting. Like, every time we've hung out, it has been work involved. TikTok.
We went to Tommy's that one time. After Low Kelly.
I was going to say, after a long day of working, where all we talked about was work. I mean, that's fine. Like, obviously, we own a business together.
But there's nothing I want to do.
That's burnout, though, in a different way.
Back to being on Staten Island. Where am I going to go? District?
No, I'm not going out. Like, can we go, like, get tacos and tequila? Sure.
Are you? That's not even a question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The Sophia's. Is it open, you think, Friday? So, anyway, that's all about burnout. We got a little bit off track, but it's fine. That happens. But
it was a good
if you ever need anyone to talk
to. We did a good job.
We did.
That was good about the whole hospital thing.
Yeah. If you or anyone needs anyone to talk to, we're always here. Our DMs are open. Obviously, we can relate to a lot of things that you guys go through as well.
I love this question.
Yeah, so we asked on Instagram to send in some questions, and we're just going to answer 2 because this is a very long podcast.
So first question, how do you balance pursuing your dreams and attending to reality? So I do this thing once in a blue moon, like whenever I feel like it. I don't like to force myself to doing something I don't want to do when I don't want to do it. So I meditate at night, but people are like, oh, how do you meditate or whatever? I'll fall asleep or I can't sit there that long and do that. This is what you're going to do. You're going to, when you close your eyes, you're going to visualize something really good. So let's just say people like to think of a vacation or them with their friends away, like something like that. My dream one day is to have a boutique. I need a store for my other brand, definitely, because everything is living in my house. So I'll close my eyes and I'll think about that. Right? Or something like me living my dream. And it makes me feel good because I'm confident enough that I'll have that one day. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So that helps me feel better. When I have a dream and I visualize it, it helps me come up with more ideas to make it reality. And when you have a dream, stop thinking about how you're going to get there. Oh, how, like, for example, how is Valid Vibes going to be in Cali? Don't say how. Don't think about the how.
When?
Yeah. No, not even. Not the how, not the when. Just know what's going to happen. Because if you think about some points in your life, you're like, wait, a year ago today I was here doing this. Now look at me now. How did that happen? Like, think about that with your dreams, too.
That's true.
Don't be like, how are we going to get there? What? Like, don't be like that. Yeah. Be like, it's mine. It's already mine. Whatever. That helps me.
You're good at that. I'm not. Well, no, because I know with our brand, again, like, we're going to be big. We are big, but I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to manifest, but.
No, we are big.
We are big. Anyway, like, I know what I want for us in this brand, and I know that we're going to get there. Like, I know I feel it in my gut. I know things are happening for a reason for this specific reason. Like, I know. And everything just makes sense. But I get like like when like we can't be specific, but like when somebody came and something happened in the mall. Won't say specifics, but when it happened, it was a good thing, and I was like, oh my God, and I was hysterical crying, and I was like, is this real life? And I was like, yeah, I knew this was gonna happen. I'm like, me too, but like, this is crazy that it's happened. Like, I get so like, holy shit, like, how is this happening? You know what I mean?
But you know what? That blocks it from happening.
Yeah.
You have to be so confident and so sure and deserving.
Yeah. I just get so emotional.
You have to know, but that's
the thing. Like, I know that, and I'm just when it finally happens, I'm like, oh my God, like, this is crazy. Like, all the influencers we got, like, I thought about that today. Like,
we're head and heart again. I guess that's the only way to really explain it. But that's a good thing, having that much emotion and passion. Yeah. Me, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Like, okay. Tell me more.
I know, but like, I think
I'm happy, but I'm just like, I'm smart about it.
Like you said, if we told ourselves a year ago, if we told ourselves, like, I think about even just me and
exactly.
you.
This is the how-to. Oh my God, how are we going to start? Where are we going to go? What are we going to do? Look at us now.
Like, if you think about me and you. No, just me and you as friends. Like, if
you told way back.
If you told your high school self. And I thought about this with Chris, too. Like, Chris, I've known my entire life. And I'm like, who would have thought?
That's what I'm saying about the how. When you have a dream, don't think about the how it's going to happen. Because if, again, what you just said, if I were to tell my old self, 3 years ago, you're going to be best friends with Christina and you're going to grow a brand together on mental health. You got the wrong girl.
Yeah.
I'd be like, who are you talking to? It's me? What? I make shirts? So 3 years ago, I'd be like, how?
Yeah.
Seriously, how? What? Why mental health?
Yeah.
Seriously. But yeah, so just know that you're deserving and know that your dream is already yours. You have to be really, really, really confident in that and work every day towards that. And if you have no motivation, like, the only person that you're cheating is yourself, honestly, because it's your dream. It's something that could set you up to be happy for a long time. And even if you just start a little bit, something. It'll motivate you to do more of that. And it's whenever you're ready. Like, we're blessed to wake up to a new day every single day. You know, get out of the loop. Just anything. And you do it for yourself. Again, don't do it for anybody else. Do it for yourself.
What are active ways to practice mindfulness? I think that just doing something you love, I know it sounds cliche, but just doing something you love, taking a hot shower, reading a book, writing in a journal,
do self-care.
Self-care. I say this every week as an answer, but like, it's
self-care
so
is the answer.
Yeah, like
podcast merch.
Self-care is the answer. Yeah. And
do a face mask. Drink your water.
No, it's so true, because even though I've been like burnt out this week, the last couple of days, like Sunday actually, when I started to like finally pick myself up, I was like, okay, what's something you love to do? Like, that's like literally I was talking out loud to myself, and I was like, come on, like, do something, because I love to make shirts, but that's work. You know what I mean? Like, that's
makeup.
I love what I do. I love making shirts, but that's also my job. And I didn't want to do my job. Like, you know what I mean? So
I know.
I was like, okay.
I feel that.
Even makeup. Like, I love doing makeup, but like, whatever. Like, that's work to me. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to rewatch one of my favorite shows that's not Friends, because Friends is, we talked about that.
Ask you.
Wasn't Friends. It's Gilmore Girls. You need to watch the show. It's such a feel-good.
Is it on Netflix?
Yes. It's such a good show. It's a feel-good show. Anyway, so I started watching Gilmore Girls again on Sunday, and like, that's just something that made, like, I was laughing again, and like, I love watching it. So now that's something that just, you know, is that I do to relax, is like
definitely.
It,
so I agree with that. What I love to do is like arts and crafts, painting, tie-dye, whatever. But again, that's work. Requires me getting up and like using my brain. Stop doing that. Like,
and energy.
Relax. Watch a show, make a hot chocolate, or cook something that like
something different,
therapeutic.
I actually did write notes on how tips on burnout. Actually, I wrote 2.
Oh wow, maybe you should listen to them to yourself.
I wrote talk to a friend about it, which is true, which I'm doing, and I only talked to Rosie about it. And because this is what reminded me, pick up something new and exciting. So like, I got to do that. Like, do something new, like something, like cook something, or like find a new recipe. Sorry, this podcast was all over the place, but it was fun. I needed this, so thanks.
Aw.
Like,
that's why we're here.
A little rough week. And sorry again that this wasn't, we need a consistent podcast schedule, and we're going to get back to that. Sorry. Lots going on.
The calendar's just blank. Guys, we have a calendar in our workroom, and we were doing orders yesterday, and we looked at the calendar. It said August. Where these months are flying.
September full on. We bought
September came and left and took the weather with it, because now it's freezing. We talked about that, but I'm saying, where did it go?
I know, where did it go? I don't know.
It came and left. Goodbye.
We bought that calendar in May or June, whatever.
Can I write on that?
Yeah, every month we planned out our month, and we had days, and we were good, to-do list, blah blah blah, and then we look on it, and it's like Kenny wrote something. Like, it was nothing with us.
No.
My anniversary was on my birthday, was on there.
I know, Enzo's appointment. Oh, no. Bella. What's her name? Your rabbit.
Oh, Angel. And that didn't even happen. We canceled that, so.
Is she all right?
Yeah, it was just for her nails. We're going to get her nails clipped. Oh. Yeah, that didn't happen. No, they get too long, and we can't, like, she runs away from us, but we wound up doing it anyway, so.
But then, do you ever think about how they cut it? Like, do they, like, fucking sedate it?
No, I could cut her nails. I just get so much anxiety doing it. Thank you guys for watching. We really appreciate all of your support.
Always.
And everything.
If you are local to Staten Island, come to Low Kelly this Friday.
Oh, yeah.
It is ladies' night, but
hopefully
if you're a man, you could also come too, because it's fine.
Every Friday in October is an event in Low Kelly. So this week is ladies' night. Next week is Sip and Chop. Then
family night,
and then
another Sip and Chop.
And then Halloween. So
every Friday, come. We're there. We're partying.
Costume.
What?
We need a costume. That's our next thing. Anyway,
How many head slaps did I do this podcast? Thank you guys so much for watching. The support is real. In honor of October, we have our new Life is Tough shirts. So go on our website and check those out.
Links below.
Yes. Again, a percentage of each of those shirts that we sell is donated to the American Cancer Society. So help us reach our goal this month.
And everything else is donated to NAMI, National Alliance on Mental Illness. Don't forget.
Yes. So
thank you for watching. And don't forget,
stay valid.